Hello, it's Lindy Tate again from Taterbuggin. How are you doing? Come into the studio and let's see what we can create this afternoon that's a whole different vibe from this morning. Get us going down here and see if anybody shows up to hang out with me for a second time today. Of course, if you're watching on replay or on YouTube, it may be the first time you're watching today, but that's great and we're glad to have you. And if you are watching on YouTube, we would love for you to subscribe. Leave us a comment or a like, and be sure to click the notification bell so you never miss any uploads. If you're watching on replay here on Facebook, where I am right now, you can fast forward through all my hellos to my friends and get right on to the craft that we're going to make, or creation. It's not really a craft today. Hey, Regina and Ashley, my friends are getting here. I'm so glad. You came back, Ruth. Thank you. Hey, Patty and Carol. Cindy is here, of course, my precious friend. Hey, Rose. Hey, Lorianne and Arlene. Brenda's here. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've been excited about this one. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Jody. Yes, you sure did. Hey, Angie. So, did y'all see how the bean pot turned out? Did you watch the bean pot challenge? I got the bean pot in the background. I posted pictures. We're going to post pictures of all three of them in the group later on, too. Hey, Donna and Susie and Sandra. Hey, Iris. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Betty. So, totally different vibe this afternoon. I've got us a 11 by 14 canvas. I decided yesterday what I wanted to do, and I had so much fun prepping for it. It was so hard not to just go on and make it. Hey, Patricia and Robin. Oh, really? Oh, good, Robin. Good, good, good. Hey, Marilyn and Kathy. I am so glad y'all are here. I didn't want to do this by myself. Hello, Teresa. So, all I did was take, let's see, I think it was the primitive chalk paint, and just kind of swiped it on the canvas. I didn't want it to look solid, and I want it to seem to have a little movement. And you can kind of tell here in this light that it's got a little movement to it, but we're going to cover most of it up. I've watched replay on Tanya and Alyssa, and oh, good, Betty. Wasn't that fun? Did y'all like that event? I'd love to hear the feedback on that, and if you enjoyed it. Hey, Melissa, you came back too. Because we were thinking we had so much fun, we might want to do more of those. We'd love to hear what y'all think. It went by quick, didn't it, Sarah? I mean, today has flown by. It's been a fun day. Once again, I had a Pinterest inspiration picture, and I have looked at it, and I thought, you know what? I just have to try it and see if I can do it my way for y'all, and see if you'll, be inspired to try something similar. You say, do more, Sarah. Good. Hey, Campbell and Dean. Is Ellie there with y'all today? She has missed you so much. I got to spend some time with your Ellie, and you had fun at the beach too this week. I think that's wonderful. You could see this pile of stuff I have over here that I've practiced. Okay, so if I held up, you know how I do. I have to draw out my own templates. Do y'all do that? If I see something I like, I have to draw out my own templates and figure it out for myself. Did you, Melissa? Hey, LaDonna. So if I showed you this, what does it remind you of? Get any guesses? I'm not going to show you the rest of it. Yes, do more events. Okay, we are going to then, because we had a great time. Hey, Rebecca. I'm just curious if this reminds anybody of anything. Hey, Nancy. Before I show you, this is the template. I'm going to show you where my brain went to start creating this. A mountain. Does it? That's a good guess. Anybody else want to guess what comes to mind when they see this? Hi, Robin. a corset. Nancy, how did you get to be so smart? It's a corset. Do y'all remember corsets? My grandmother, you know, I talked about my grandmother Thursday. She wore a corset. But by the time I came along as a little girl, her corset didn't look like this. It looked like the corset I would wear now, kind of up and down. So we are going to make a piece of artwork. I'm going to try like a corset. So all I did was take a piece of printer paper and drew out one side of a corset, what I thought it would look like, and cut it out and then cut it down the middle. And I thought, you know what? Let's see. Let me get my papers, because I used my templates. I pulled 2 papers from that book, Theodosia Square, that I love so much. This is going to have a total vintage vibe. You can see with these papers. Look at this. So there's a hint of music showing through. I just thought that was so pretty. And this paper I thought paired well with it because it also has vintage music. I love seeing those hearts. So let's cut these out. I was having so much fun yesterday, I tried not to prep too much so we would have plenty to do today. And I think we will. This is a, you know, I mean, could be kind of intricate, and I don't know, you know how I do. I want to come with a general idea of what I want to do, but then I usually leave one part of it where you can kind of tell me how you'd like to see it go. And I think we'll be able to do that with this one. Okay, there's one side of our corset. We've still got this much paper left over, so that's great. Said first one was pretty. Oh, yes, I think so too, Campbell. This one's my favorite. You know, I like that soft, girly pink. I'm so glad y'all are watching with us. We have 2 very special guests today. Ellie's, Campbell, and Dean. Did y'all play nap time? I know Ellie was excited about that. Hey, Carol. Hey, Dee. Kristen's back. Thank you so much, Kristen. I had fun making that honey pot with y'all. Even though it gave me fits for 2 weeks. Oh, wow, my brain has to wait till the very last minute to come up with ideas. Oh, Regina, we love you too. We sure do. Now, I could easily just put this down just like this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Eee, this is gonna be fun. Just like this. That would be no problem. But I want more of a 3D feel to it. Oh, I'm just excited they're watching. Hey, Bev. Yeah. So, I was brainstorming and I saw an old folder, manila folder. So, it has a little bit more weight to it. So, we're going to use these as backing for our corsets. Just like this, and I'm going to put them on these pieces. Just like that. Let's do that. Hey, Minnie, you came back too. Hey, Jenny. Jenny and Minnie got here about the same time. Hello, Claudia. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. It made me sweat for a while, but it finally came together, and I was happy with it. So I just loved how all 3 of them were so different, but so unique and creative. Too many ideas. Oh, maybe that's it, Simone. I wish they would come a little bit faster, though. Hey, Tony and Nancy. Hey, Lynn. I'm so glad y'all came back. Do I want to? Well, we're going for it. I'm just going to go for it. I put this little puppy pad down yesterday as I was creating. I was trying to shoot a video for y'all, but it did not work. Thank you, Linda. This is Belle Lily. Cindy, I didn't even think, did you happen to put that link? I probably should have done that in the beginning, and I just didn't. Oh, Dina told you, Bobby. Oh, I love Dina. She's precious. She is so precious. I've got her little cute 70s vibe thing on my car back here and on my table. She's a doll. I'm so glad she invited you, and I'm so happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy what we do. We had our little mini event this morning. I'd invite you over to our Memphis Bells Creative Circle group. Oh, come on, Lindy. We have over 600 members now. We are just thrilled. Thrilled. Well, it didn't line up just the way I wanted it to, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, so it just gives it a little more oomph. And I can trim the parts that are peeking through a little bit right here. Because, and listen, Ellie and Campbell, Dean isn't going to care about this one, I don't think. But it's gonna, I think it's gonna be so girly, and we're gonna add a little bit of stuff that Ellie loves to it, and maybe, who knows what all else. Let's do this other side. Oh, I really love how that, I lined it up where the music would show on both sides. She did. I knew she would. She's so fast at it. She's so good. Hey, Susie and Debbie. Hey, Susan. I am having a great day. I've gotten to spend time with y'all twice in one day, which is a treat for me. An absolute treat for me. Y'all always make me happy. Hey, Terry. I was thinking about you earlier. We've got your barn painting that you got from the auction. It's all ready for you. It's wrapped up and waiting by the front door for you whenever you want to get it. I do too. Bobby, I am making a corset, but it's going to be for a piece of art. I love to go and I love to go on Pinterest and just scroll around. It's like my happy place, a little playground for my brain, and look for things that spark my creativity. And then I usually use different elements from those pieces to create a piece of art. And I've really been doing a lot of that lately and having a big time. So I'm glad some of y'all really enjoy it too. As you can see, I punched holes in my template. So I want to take my hole punch and just go over those. If I can see where it is. Y'all know I have contacts that, because of my vision, I have one contact that sees up close and one far away, so it's supposed to even out. When I try to do some up close work, it gets wonky, and so I have to find the right spot to see. I prefer to wear my glasses, but I end up with that ring light reflection, and it drives me crazy. So we've got our little corset holes right there, our little lace-up holes. Hey, Linda. All right, let's do this other side real quick. Y'all may, Bobby, you're new, and welcome, by the way. But you're probably thinking, this girl's crazy. What's Dina thinking? But hang with me and see what you think at the end. See if you like it. Robin, do you have them too? Do they drive you crazy? I wear them more now. I'm getting more used to them now, but When I'm trying to see up close, I have to move my head around. So, thank you, Judy, my sweet friend, sending those stars. You are so wonderful. You always do that. And they are very much appreciated, I promise. Okay, so that gives it a little more, I don't want to say stability. It would have been stable enough to have gone on and put it right down on the canvas, but I want this to have a 3D effect, and I'll show you why. Oh, that's gonna look so pretty and soft, doesn't it, Terry? Yeah, I think I've gone with the wind too, and I think of my grandmother, because she was so old school that even when I was little, she wore her corset to church. She'd put that corset on and go to church. Oh, I had to cut ribbon in half, and it had this little silver running through it, and now I've got hairs, silky little hairs. But let me show you what I'm gonna do, and y'all keep your fingers crossed for me that this is gonna work out. We're gonna lace up this corset before we put it down. Darlene, it's from a book called Theodosia Square, and it's at Hobby Lobby. I got it, it's $21.99 because it's a huge book, but get it when it is 40% off or half off. Wait a minute, wait, this is not the next step. I was getting ahead of myself. Look, I've got Totally Dazzled. Isn't that pretty? And it's that rose gold. And let's see what we think. Oh, look at this. Let me show you. We're gonna run these pretty Totally Dazzled. I just cut the, you know, I already cut it. I knew y'all didn't want to sit there and watch me cut that. Are you, Hope? I hope so. Paper Studios half off this week. Sarah, y'all go look for that book, Theodosia Square. I use it all the time. It is wonderful. Oh, I can't wait till I can get a hug from those babies in person. All I get to see is the pictures. Terry, you didn't wear your corset to church today. It does, Kathy, but I'm going to show you my inspiration picture, and then we can decide, because I think I like it at the top. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm open to suggestions. Always open to suggestions. Okay. Oh, that. Let me just hold it up close so you can see what I've done so far. I want you to look how well that goes with the background of this paper. I hope you can tell. It's not, you know, it's that rose gold instead, and it just has such a vintage look. Oh, Paper Studio ended Saturday. Well, which is it? Oh, Francis, no, I'm on again. I'm hogging up the airwaves today. We've got another stars party going. I was telling Mr. T at lunch after the first live that y'all got me a stars party this morning. Well, it was at noon, and I hadn't seen a stars party in a long time. That made me happy. So we're just blinging out this corset a little bit first. Do you really, Hope? Make this to go with my wire corset lady basket thing. You got to do it. Okay, lace from the top to the bottom. Okay. Okay, well, my inspiration picture was different, but y'all are right. It does tie at the bottom. We'll do it that way. We will do it that way, and I'm cool with it. It'll be just as pretty. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Ooh, she pretty. Mercy and fancy. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm thinking, I want to see if I could just do it right around this bottom. See, I was blinging up the bottom and was going to have my tie at the top, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm doing it. I love that. Let me charge that a minute. Oh, a vintage boot. See, I knew y'all would get so many ideas. It's going to be so wonderful. Oh, so wonderful. I'm excited. This is fun. Getting in all this girly stuff. What was laying at the top like a cup? I missed something. And when I look at the pictures, you know, they're just pictures. It's not like there's a tutorial or anything for it. And I don't care if there is or not. I just want to try it my own way. I'd rather do it my own way anyway. What am I holding on to? There we go. I'll be lucky if there's any ribbon left. Get on with this. You have a pair of vintage boots. Yeah, that people were tiny back then. I do, Bobby. I sure do. We have an online shop of different things, and then about every 6 weeks, I try to have a live auction of the things that I have created or painted. That I just can't, that I have to let go of because there's only so much space around here. So yes, we do. And I'd love for you to check out our online shop. It's taterbuggin.myshopify.com. Y'all, look at that. Tell me that's not so pretty. Doesn't that just make it so much better? Kind of elevates it. And that's why I wanted it to have some, well, you'll see. We're going to put it down. We're going to fancy it all up. Let's do this other side real quick. Yeah, that's right. There was no fast food back then. They ate what came from the ground, right? Thank you. Thank you so much, Lori Ann. I was hoping this would resonate with some of you like it did me, and just speak to your feminine side. I love girly things. I always have. I shouldn't tell this on live. I came to my mama when I was in, what grade did she say I was in? Well, I was way too young. And told her I thought it was time for a training bra because I just could not wait to get to wear a bra. And, you know, God has a sense of humor because now, God, I wish I hadn't wished for that. That's true. They did, Nancy. You're right. Hope, you're so sweet. Thank you. Again, I don't want to, you know, here's the thing. I have a real hard time coming up with, I can do it. It's just not as easy. For something totally, totally original to come to me, I need a jump off spot, or I need like a subject or whatever. But I can look at things and know, my nose turned red. Know if the parts of it I love and the parts of it I want, you know, I can look at different things and then piece it together myself, if that makes any sense. So Pinterest is my go-to. And usually I'll start looking for one particular thing. And I'll end up no telling where, because 15 other things have inspired me. So thank you, Elizabeth. I guess everybody's got to have some sort of inspiration. Oh, did she, Debbie? That's so sweet. Darlene, I just drew one out, but I would be happy to share this too. Tell me this. I know that I drew out the dragonfly wings, scanned them. Did I upload them in our group? Because I can't share templates, or files rather, on my Taterbuggin business page. So I have to put them in my group, because I did that for y'all too. And I do need to get Mr. Taterbuggin to put those in the shop in case you want to buy them already cut out. I drew out the template myself. I just made it up in my head. So I will gladly share that mine with y'all. If you like the way this looks, yay. That's great. And I can't wait to see your corsets. That sounds funny. When I cut them apart, I just don't want those little strings to show. Barb, how are you? I am making a corset. I'm making a piece of artwork actually, but I am piecing it together my own way from an inspiration photo I found. And just having a great time doing it too, I will say. Now, oh my goodness, that really did the trick. Can y'all see that beautiful? Are y'all gonna line up? You better line up. Hold on. Yes, they line up perfectly. She's pretty. She's so pretty. All right, so you're just getting here. I've got my canvas prepped. It's 11 by 14. So if y'all want to make one of these, the template's going to fit just like this on an 11 by 14 canvas. Oh my, that's so pretty. And I'm going to do it just like y'all said, and we are going to start at the top and we are going to tie it at the bottom. So and I just wanted some just silky, I had white, but this is not quite white. It's just barely not white. It's more antique looking to me in my eyes. So when I was just going through my ribbons and yesterday, and I wanted to have it ready. I didn't want y'all to have to watch me go through a ton of ribbon. I like to respect y'all's time and not do the tedious parts when I'm live, even though some of it still ends up being tedious. But as you can see, I couldn't do a lot more ahead of time or you wouldn't have seen the process. Oh, Barb, you're so sweet to say that. That's, you know, that's the highest compliment y'all can give me. That's what we're here for is, well, you know, I did that backwards. We're here to bring some joy, inspire you to create. And the thing is, inspiration could be that, I mean, it doesn't have to look just like this. You could be I'll show you what my inspiration piece looks like. It could inspire you, like y'all said, to do a vintage boot. Where is my air conditioner control? I'm dying. I was freezing in here earlier, and I guess I turned it up too high. Now I'm dying. Go this way, right? I haven't laced anything up in a hot minute. That is not right, Lindy. Where am I? What am I doing with my life? I love how I was wondering how it would be once I put this paper on the manila folder. I wondered if it would be, you know, how it would feel when it dried and what the consistency would be like, if that's a word for that. And I love it. I love that it's going to curl up a little bit. It's working well to my advantage here. I don't know what, I'm trying to see what the conversation is. You know, they're so funny. Hey, Sheila. Where in Tennessee are you? I know, I think I've asked you that before. I'm just outside of Memphis. It'd be nice once these are down on the canvas, because this is not the easiest part right here, because I want them to line up, but I don't want them to be too tight. I just don't want much of a gap in the middle. Oh, that's pretty. Can y'all imagine wearing one of these things? I'm so thankful. I'm really thankful to not have to. I mean, I'd look better if I did, but it couldn't be. And in the heat of the summer, you know, Scarlett was at that barbecue, and mercy, I don't know how she was breathing. I wish this ribbon hadn't frayed, but you know, it'll work out. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, y'all. She's pretty, isn't she? Look at that pretty corset. Oh my goodness. Now, how do I want to, do I want to use hot glue, or do I want to do some Mod Podge to put her down? What do y'all think? I don't know what Scarlett's waist size was, but we're cinching her up really tight. And see, I'd kind of like the top. I don't mind it kind of curling out like that a little bit. We'll fool with it. Hi, Jessica. So what do y'all think? I'm trying to decide how I want to put it down on here. Do I want it on here with hot glue or Mod Podge? Mod Podge. Okay, let's do it. We'll do one half at a time. And if the Mod Podge doesn't hold, I can tack it down in some areas with the hot glue. I'm not going to just saturate this. We're just going to get it, like I said, I want it to be bendable a little bit, especially toward the middle. What do I have that's kind of heavy? I need a book to sit on this. 17 inches. Hey, Diane. Could you raise the center with beads? That does make sense, yes. spray adhesive. I do. I haven't had much luck with that spray adhesive though. Let me see what that said. When you see something, close your eyes and say, what can I do with it? Is that for me? Maybe. It's starting to here. We're gonna do more to this. Hey, Elizabeth. I did prep the canvas, Bobby. I love it's from Deco Art. It's a chalk paint called Vintage, or is it Primitive? I'll get it for you and show it to you. And I didn't want it to be a solid background, so I crisscrossed my paintbrush with it the whole time. 17-inch waist. Mercy. I sure never had a 17-inch waist. Ever. Let me just hold this, and I will need to tack some parts down a little bit. Hey, Vanetta. How are you? Hey, Brenda. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. You had another funeral visitation to go to. Okay, Cindy, there's one that doesn't belong here. Oh, do you now? My grandmother, I was telling him at the beginning, my grandmother wore hers to church every Sunday. It did not look like this, though. It didn't look like this, but it was more functional. All right, now let's go along. Do I want to do that? Let me see. I think so. Let me just tack down a little bit over here. This is all an experiment I'm doing with y'all. I had no idea how this was going to turn out. I sometimes like to live life dangerously that way. I'd only planned it out to a certain extent, and then I thought, well, we're all going to find out together if that's going to work or not. And that's what we're doing. Where did you end up putting your beautiful creation with you? It's hanging in my bedroom on the shutter I was telling you about that's over on my side of the bed in that corner, and I love it. I woke up this morning, I kid you not, I did. I woke up this morning and I was just looking at it, and it just made me happy. It was the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning. And I just got it hung yesterday. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to tack down the other side. I'm liking it so far. I'm getting that boudoir vibe, you know. This would be a pretty one to hang in a I don't know, your bathroom, a girl's bathroom, or near your vanity or something. This will end up getting some more Mod Podge on the outside, I think, so it'll be fine. Now, I'm going to get rid of some of these little strings. And see how, that's what I wanted it to do. See how the top just kind of has a mind of its own and it's kind of open? Y'all were right. I like it laced at the bottom much better. Y'all are great. So now, let's build on it. I want to do some layers. I've got lace that I thought might be pretty, kind of going up the side. We'll just kind of bunch it up here and there. Little bits here and there. I've got, what else did I put out here? I also have this pretty lace. Just to have a little femininity, a little more femininity. Got don't want to, I don't see, that's too wide. I think that's too wide. Yeah, that one's too wide. But it sure is pretty. It'll go in another project. Where did I lay that pin? There it is. Somebody has their grandma's handmade camisole. Ruth does. Oh, that's so cool. So what I want to do is just put a little bit, just hints of lace. Yeah, it does ruin the shape, and I don't want to, I want to stick with the shape. I don't want it to, that's the whole purpose, you know? You want to have that pretty feminine shape. So, I'm gonna, this one doesn't have, you know, this one will be, I think, a little bit more forgiving and easier to work with. Yeah, it just, we'll just add it on maybe one side. Do I like it on this side? It's pretty over there too. Let's just play for a minute. This is the fun part. On the top, peeking out. Oh, now there, that's fun too. We might just do that too. I like that. I want to do a little, I'm going to do a little distressing to give it that vintage feel, as if it doesn't already have that. We're going to enhance this lace a little bit. Already ruffled ribbon. Seemed like I looked for that yesterday, and that I didn't find one that quite suited this. Now, I guess maybe I'm being too literal in the picture that I found and kind of going by it, but which could happen with me. Thank you, Vanetta. I'm so glad you liked it. What would the man, it would, what, maybe a, ooh, I was going to say a tuxedo, but that's not really the, what would be the, y'all help us out, the man companion that would go with this? Almost like a smoking jacket? Would that be kind of fun? And a pipe? Got a pile of his handkerchiefs, some with his initials, but some his mom made. Oh, what treasures. Oh, and you can't think of what to do with them. Oh my goodness. Do what I do. My go-to is Pinterest, and I'll just type those in and see where it takes me, and I just go down that rabbit hole, literally. Shoes and spats might be good. A cummerbund, yeah. How long do you take to prep your designs? It depends on the design. This took me a minute yesterday. It really did. Because, you know, you've got to make your template. You've got to think through, you know, go through your papers. Find out the ones you want to use. So it does vary. Sometimes it's just a matter of grabbing, you know, a few items that I have on hand and going for it. Now, I want to grab my heat gun just real quick. I knew y'all would, you know, those hankies would make a beautiful pillow, I think. Pleated white shirt with bow tie, suspenders, yes. Highly recommend the manila folder as your brace. It's working just wonderfully, I think. Now before I do this other side, I want to try something with this. Hey Yvonne, how are you? There's Miss Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds. My sweet friend. How about, what if we try distressing just a little bit around the edges? So I don't want to get crazy. I'm going to use a sponge. And let's just see if I can, does that work even? I don't know. Yes, it does. What am I hearing in there? What's going on in my house? This is going to accentuate the shape of the corset, but it'll have that lace on the side that might even overlap a little bit or something. Hey Sue, that's okay. We're just in here playing, having fun, making a corset, trying to turn it into a piece of artwork that somebody might love. So see how it just enhances that shape, but when you get up close, you see that pretty lace piece on it. Thanks, Patty. All right, let's do a little lace on this other side and do that to this side. This is making my heart happy. I hope y'all are enjoying it. It's giving me all the girly vibes. Where did I lay that brush down? Oh, I put it in the water? Really, Lindy? Do you love it, Hope? Oh, y'all are liking it. Yay, thank you. Oh, good, everybody. Thank you for those hearts. I get so excited when y'all are happy about what I do. Now, once I get past this step, I think this is where we're going to make some decisions on finishing it out. I have one last piece that I do want to do, but we're going to see if we're happy with it. Why? Why did that not work? Like it did the other side. So now you can see why I don't mind if it kind of overlaps the edge a little bit, because I knew we were going to accentuate the edge, the figure, with that ink, or distress ink, yeah. How can we help, Barb? What do you mean? There's 223 right here. Wonderful ladies. Are you talking to me, Jody? You're so sweet. I love doing it. Thank you for showing up for my harebrained ideas. You know, y'all just make me happy, and the fact that y'all even give me the time to do this is amazing to me. I'm just kind of soaking that a little bit with that Mod Podge. And let's cut that off right there. I want to thank you in a very small gesture, smaller thank you. What, now Barb, what are you saying? Obviously with your okay. Oh, Oh, absolutely. What do you need? What do you need? You've got it, my friend. It's my watch telling me to stand up. I'm busy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh, thank you. Judy. You know, y'all, a lot of the time, well, let me tell you this. I'm glad God watches out for me, because there was a project that I've been wanting to do live with y'all. And I had not done it before. I was kind of saving it for a live. And yesterday, I thought, I'll just video it for y'all and then post it. So I did it, and it was a massive fail. Massive. And, you know, I don't mind failing here and there. Hey, Amy. Thank you, Donna. I don't mind failing in front of y'all. That doesn't bother me. But I don't want it to just be garbage. And this was garbage. But I tried it, and I learned. And I was so thankful I didn't waste y'all's time on a live doing that mess. What is that about, Yvonne? It's just, you know, I talk back to it and tell it to mind its own business. I'm not getting up right now. I've been up all day. Leave me alone. I really do need to get one of those dabbers that I see at Hobby Lobby. I wondered how a Q-tip would work for this type of thing, but this little makeup sponge came to mind, and I had them on hand, and it seems to be working good to just go right along that edge. Oh, that's very pretty, I think. What do y'all think? Really, Regina? Oh, it was a bad one. You know, there's some that they don't matter, but you're right, Patty. You are so right. So now is when I want to show you my inspiration picture that I printed out. And with y'all, let me tell you, the next thing I want to do, I have a quote I would like to put on it. And it's, where did I put it? The most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence, which I thought might be fun to kind of run along the side. I could write it going this way. I could do it like this. But let me show you. Now, this one's gorgeous. That was my inspiration. They've got flowers coming out the top, kind of like we did on my grandmother's piece. You know, kind of painted over, looking soft. And then they put, honey, I have heels higher than your standards. Now, see, I don't really want to put that quote. And I'm not sure now that I see mine done that I want it even on. I thought I could write it on one paper and have a backing paper like they have. But I almost now like the idea of doing it in script on one side. Tell me what y'all think. Tiny pearls along the top. Do I have tiny pearls? I have these little beads, but I have to glue them one by one, and they're blue. They have a blue hint to them. I don't have any tiny beads. Some of the wide lace would be cute along the top. Oh, let's try that. Let's try that. I say around the side, script along the side. Now that this is down and I'm looking at it, that's where my head's going with it too. So we could just cut some of this and, oh, wait a minute. Let's play. Let's play. Oh my goodness, that could be just ever so beautiful. Oh, who said that? Who said that? I think I like that better than the flowers. What do you think? Oh my goodness. This might have to hang in my bathroom. You think this is too over the top, Betty? I love it. I know it's probably not for everybody, but I do think it would be so pretty with a soft script, and I might even write it with one of my micron pens instead of paint, so it's just really subtle. Do you like that? I really do love that. Now I've got to see how to hold it in place. We're just gonna tuck her right in there. Oh goodness, she's coming out. She's coming out. Ouch. Ow! I almost want to make a really big one of these and put it in the at Brother Juniper's, the restaurant where I sell art. I wonder if somebody would love this there. Use a skewer to stick that down in there. When y'all do it, I'll just burn the heck out of my finger. That was a great idea. See, I just think that's why yesterday I thought, well, I need to have an idea to finish it out. And then I thought, no, I know they'll have, by the time I get to this point, y'all have so many great ideas. And that's just really pretty. Really, really pretty. I like it kind of gathered like that. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, so we're at an hour. Do you want me to go on and finish it? Do you want me to write it and then I wish I did, Erin. I don't. But, you know, I could do it with brown paint. You know, I could easily do that. I won't make y'all sit through that long quote while I do it, but I'll post a picture when it's done. You get the gist, right? Yeah, I really love that the Totally Dazzled really finishes off the bottom, I think. Finish it, please. Okay, okay, so should I do it with, now the decision is, do I do it with my brown paint and a brush, or do I just go with black micron? I do think the brown would look better. What I'm going to write on it, Tony, is the most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence. And I just thought, you know, any woman who wore this would be a confident woman, right? Continue. Okay, well, if y'all have somewhere to be, you know you can go. If you don't want to sit through this, I've got to find my little teeny tiniest lettering brush now. Is that you? No. Here you are. No. Is that you? Yes. Okay. Well, let me tell you, if I'm going to do this teeny tiny lettering, will y'all let me run get my, I will run get my glasses so I can see the detail, and I'll pull y'all over the top so you can see it. Is that okay? Let me flip. Let's go here, 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 and bring you over the top so you can watch what I'm doing. That'll be better, right? Let me grab my glasses and my brown paint, and we will continue. I've got till 6 o'clock when we go meet the taste for dinner. So let's see, I'm going to grab, yeah, that's what I always go for, is that dark brand new thing of dark chocolate. I really love that. And I think I'm gonna write it going right down here, okay? I wish I had, if I can find me some small pearls, that would be pretty. Okay, let me turn it so I can do it and y'all can still see it. We're gonna see how this brown looks. If we need to go darker, we will. I get a little quieter when I am lettering, just so I don't, leave a letter out, because I have been known to do that. Okay, y'all look at this brown. I like that a lot. It seems to go well with the Distress ink. Used ground espresso Distress ink. Oh, some small, okay. Yeah, some pearls, small pearls at the $1.25 store. Thank you, Karen. The only thing I don't like about this particular paint is it's going light and dark, and I'm having to go over it. But that's no big deal. I can work with it. I don't think black would have been a right choice here. This looks, it looks vintage, it looks a little faded. I'm liking that. Oh, Jane, good. Yeah. Listen, have you seen the prices at Bell Lily? They're great. And with my code, you get 15% off. So, oh, for the love, I was talking. Oh, I messed it up. Give me some. Oh, hurry, hurry, Lindy. Misspelled it. Oh, I left the U out. Okay, see? We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it fast. Yes, Pat, I did. That's what I'm talking about. I'm notorious for doing that. Once I get going, if I don't keep my mind right on what I'm doing, dadgummit, I was on a roll. But it's acrylic, and look, it's fine. Whew, glad I saw that. Caught it, y'all, caught it. Thank you. I should hush my mouth. Thank you, Kimberlyn. I appreciate that. This has been fun. You know, Tuesday and Thursday last week, I just played and had such a good time with y'all and just love the pieces that came out of it. And this is another one. I hope y'all aren't getting tired of pieces like this, because I'm just having a ball. And I do think I may try a larger canvas. Y'all saw it. I'm glad I wasn't, you know, halfway down here before I saw it. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you. I hope so. That's why if I have something in mind, you know, already planned out, and I wake up that day and think, I'm not feeling it, I usually will switch gears real fast, even if it's uncomfortable, because it's not fair to y'all. I want to bring you something that I'm excited about and that feels right. And I tend to think that's the voice of God telling me, not today, girl, it's not going to work out. And I appreciate it, and I listen now. Okay. Now, because of where that ended, I'm thinking I'm going to write confidence right here. What do y'all think? Lynn Ann, I have no idea what I searched. I really don't know. I go down such rabbit holes on Pinterest, and I just kind of go with it, you know, and I can't remember how long ago I pinned this piece. It may have been recent. It may have, you know, may have been the other day. I don't know. But if you find something that you like, here's a little Pinterest tip that you probably already know. Do you know how when you click on a pin and it brings it up big? Look at the pins that it suggests at the bottom that are similar. I find a lot that way too. And you know, yeah, you could do this in all caps here, but this doesn't feel like an all caps piece, you know. That's why I didn't like, I thought I was going to do it kind of like the inspiration piece, but now that it's made, I knew that was not the way to go. So you just kind of have to feel. Now let's get y'all back here, here. There, okay. Now, I can show you this finished. Ta-da! What do y'all think? I love it. I love it. I love it so much. She's very feminine. It's underwear without looking naughty, you know. It's classy. In my opinion, it's classy. Y'all may not think so. Betty thinks it's over the top. 3 dots before confidence. I could do the dots. I do like that. Let me do that. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. This was very, very fun. Very fun, and I wanted it to come out classy, elegant, soft, feminine. It was just, that's the vibe I wanted to give it. And I can see doing this so many different ways. This is one that I might try, you know, in different sizes and different patterns. You know, and play with it a little more and see which ones I like the most. Oh, good. Oh, y'all just make me so happy. This has been oh, sign it. Yes, thank you. So I'm going to do that very small. I don't want to take away. I'll do it over on this side. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, thanks, Angie. Thanks, Betty. Y'all are wonderful. This has been a great day. I've had so much fun with y'all. And since we're gonna meet the other Tates for dinner, I may not get the flip it. Beautiful, flip it. I may not get to do post the template tonight, but y'all stay on me. Somebody post in the Sweet Tater Bugs group and remind me if I don't get that done in the morning, because there's a lot and I'll sleep and might forget it. So it's signed, it's ready, I love it. I can see where you could get a little busier on the outside if you wanted to just have fun with it. You can, kind of like what they did. There's a lot of different ways to do this, I think. But I kind of love this. I really, really do. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I know you'll remind me. Yes, thank you. Erin, I feel privileged that y'all showed up for me twice in one day. That means a lot to me, and I truly mean that. And listen, I was thinking, I've got a few ideas they're just ideas percolating in my mind about things that I might want to do to bring to y'all in the future, and I love getting y'all's feedback. I can post in the Tater Bug and Sweet Tater Bugs group, but what I'm thinking I want to do is pop on there live sometime this week and just talk with y'all in real time about some of these ideas and see what you like, what you don't like, other things you might like me to do that you have thought of. Thank you so much, Debbie. There's Debbie from Crafting and Grace. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. That means a lot. If I can take an inspiration piece that just wowed me and y'all say you like mine better, I can't even get over that. I do, my mind percolates all the time. Can y'all tell? So this was so much fun. And what a great day. Thank you very much for all you do for us. I'll say it again. Are you taking pictures for a scrapbook to show your family? Keep a book. Oh, okay, so y'all are telling somebody. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I see all those hearts. Y'all are precious to me. And if I don't see you before, I will see you Tuesday at 4 o'clock at my usual time. If my mom doesn't want to go shopping, she may need to go to Target tomorrow, and that's an all-day endeavor with my mom. So if she doesn't want to go tomorrow, I may hop on in the group. So y'all be sure to join the group. It's free. Thank y'all so much. Okay, I'm going to go. We're going to have some Mexican food with, we call it a Tate date. We're having a Tate date tonight. And y'all go enjoy the rest of this evening. Nancy, message me. I must have missed some of that, and I'm so sorry when I missed y'all's messages. Oh, Tammy, you're welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, flip the can. Did I not flip it? I didn't. Let me get the money shot. I thought I had flipped it. Thank y'all so much. How do I gotta come back? It's big. Is that the money shot? Okay. Yes, 2 times. Love y'all to pieces, and I'm going to see y'all very soon. And there it is. Bye.